Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is feeling well and good. You know, guys, we back again. Back again. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Yeah, nah, nah, nah. We are not doing this, Michelle. Come on, we are not doing this. But how are you, Michelle? I hope you're good, Michelle. How's been your week? How was your mom's birthday? How was your mom's birthday? I hope you bought her something nice, I hope you bought her something nice. But guys, Arsenal are through to the final. Arsenal are through to the final, guys. Finally, guys. We have a final, guys. We're playing in a final. I think it's been like 5, 6 years since we haven't played in a final, but the football gods are smiling, guys. The football gods are really, really smiling down, the football gods are smiling on us, bro. I don't want to lie. You know, the football gods are smiling, guys. It looks good, doesn't it, Michelle? It looks good, right? Michelle said, my week has been good. Yes, my mom's birthday, nice things. Now, I was asking, what did you do for your mom? That's what I was asking. Did you take her out? What did you do for her? This Carabao Cup sure looks good. Yeah, God has some nice presents. That's nice, Michelle. That's really, really nice. Anyway, let me go back to your first tweet. You said, City going to win it. They are not going to win anything. She went for me. That's good. That's good. That's good. That is good, Michelle. We need to appreciate these people. That's very, very good thing for you to do. Anyway, people, smash a like, guys. If you join the stream, you know the vibe. Smash a like. Us now are through to the Carabao Cup. Let me go to Michelle's first tweet. She said, City are going to win. Pepe has lost how many games now in the Wembley? I think two games on the bounce. I think he lost to Crystal Palace. Then he lost to Man United. Pep does not do well, bro. Pep does not do well in the in the Wembley. Of course, he has won the most games, bro. He has won the most games. But Michelle said, when is your birthday? My birthday is going to be in June. We are still in February. My birthday is in June, bro. 13th June, 13th June. Friday. Last year was Friday the 13th. Imagine. I think, yeah. It's 13th June, but it's not going to be a Friday. I think this year is going to be a Saturday because last year was a Friday. But people, that cup really, really looks good. That cup really, really looks good. You know, I think we last won this cup in 1993. 1993, bro. Yes, but City will win the. Did you see Pep Guardiola crying? He's whining. Mark Gay cannot play. Why is it Mark Gay cannot play, bro? You know the rules, bro. You should have signed him earlier. You should have signed him in the summer transfer, bro. Now he's talking about Mark Gay should play because we signed him for a lot of money. Nah, it does not work like that, bro. Rules are rules, bro. Mark Gay is not going to play. Pep is already whining, bro. Yeah, it is in June. It is in June. It is definitely in June. Yeah. So, Pep is whining, should we, blah, blah. He's talking about this and that. Nah, bro, we're not doing that, bro. We're definitely not doing that. You knew, right? You knew, right? When you started, you knew, right? This one. You knew, bro. You know. He should have just signed the guy in the summertime. But anyway, us now are through to the final, guys. 5 years of waiting. 5 years. At least now we can smile. I thought it was June. Yeah, it's in June, Michelle. It's definitely in June. So if we don't win this trophy, I don't know what more people want. We need, and Pep is the perfect opponent. Pep is the perfect opponent because of what Pep has put us through, because of what Pep has put us through. We need to make sure we get right to Pep, bro. How many years this guy has traumatized us? They're finishing second 3 years in a row. I mean, 3 years in a row. Second again, ole ole. We need to make sure, bro. This is a perfect opponent. Student versus master, mentor versus mentee. Is this the right thing? I don't know. But we need to make sure, bro, we solidify. And this cup will be key, because of the title race, bro. Imagine if we lose it in March. It's only 6 weeks away, It's only 6 weeks away. I want to see what Michelle his next excuse is going to be. What's going to be, Michelle, your next excuse once we win it? That is what I want to see. What Michelle is going to have to say that time once we win, bro. Because she has been supporting Chelsea, didn't work. She supported I don't know the other teams we have forgotten. It didn't work. So I want to see now what is going to be the excuse now. Once you find out that Arsenal are winning, but Pep is not going to be an easy game. I don't want to lie. Pep Guardiola is definitely not going to be an easy one, guys. I don't want to lie. Pep is going to be difficult because I think he has won more trophies with this. He has won like around since 2001, since 2009. Pep has been winning this trophy. So Pep is definitely going to be a test for Arsenal because you remember when we played Pep Guardiola at home, Arteta was so defensive. He didn't release the handbrake, but Pep was defending, bros. When has people seen? When was the last time we saw Pep Guardiola defending like that, bro? He was putting men behind the ball in the Emirates. But Wembley is a good trip for Arsenal, bro. I think we always do well in the Wembley, bro. We always do a Pep. But anyway, Pep is definitely a different ball game. This trophy is like an appetizer, So we need these appetizers before we go into the main course. We need this appetizers, Get in some appetizers, build in some confidence, and we go for the main course, the Premier League title, you know. But guys, it's all for us to lose now. It's definitely all for us not to lose at the moment. There is no excuse, bro. It's definitely all for us not to lose. And what better team to play than Pep? Put him in his place, bro. Put him in his place, bro. How many years, bro? We have been coming second. Put this guy in his place, bro. We just need to go brave on that game. Arteta cannot be doing this whole thing of. But the game plan he played against Chelsea seems like it's a good one. Wait for them, and then boom, break on the count. Bro. I know everyone and their mama don't want Arsenal to win, bro. I know everyone and their mama. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We we definitely will try and get this victory because if we lose, Arsenal are gonna lose this cup, because it's the first cup. It will definitely affect our title race. It will definitely have a big effect on our title race, and ah, let's see, guys. Let's see. Come on, guys. City beat Newcastle. I think it was expected. I didn't think Newcastle were going to win that game, to be honest. I really thought Newcastle were going to lose. I didn't think Newcastle would win that game. It was an expected loss. And when I saw Mamouche scoring, I think in the first 5-10 minutes, I was like, nah. Was Michelle, I wanted to do a live stream for that one, but when I saw Mamouche scoring, I was like, nah, bro, I'm not watching this. The game has to be a bit interesting. The game has to be a bit interesting, bro. You cannot just play an opponent that the game is boring, bro. And we all knew that City are going to win that game. In Newcastle, now it's Eddie Howe full time, bro. I remember when people we used to curse at. I remember when people used to curse at Eddie Howe. Now this Newcastle fan who's always in the chat, who's always throwing in those super chats, reluctant gamer out. Now the Eddie Howe slowly starting, but I think it's basically a rebuild for Eddie Howe. Wisa is getting chances. Elanga yesterday seems like he played a bit better. I think that is the first game where I've seen Elanga play well. Elanga now he has been atrocious, but I think yesterday he played well. He scored. There's one assist he put. Wisa was a bit late to that one, So Eddie Howe out is slowly coming out now. Eddie Howe out. The memos are coming out everywhere. But I think Eddie Howe is basically in the rebuild, bro. If you're losing a player like Isak, you definitely need you time. But anyway, 6 weeks from now, people will be here in the Wembley, and we we will put our hands on that trophy, guys. We'll definitely put our hands on that trophy. We will definitely. Anyway, about this game, I basically think we will delve more into it, but we are fighting on all fronts. I think that is the good thing about Arsenal, that we are definitely fighting on all fronts, and it's a good thing, bro. If you fall if you if you cannot reach for the stars, bro, you basically fall on the moon. That is the if we basically fail to get one trophy, we have another chance of getting another trophy. You cannot reach for the stars, bro. And then probably you fall on the clouds. You know what they say, whatever they say, bro. But we are first in the Champions League, so that is good. Premier League as well. Baka girl, this my little sister, Baka girl. Hola Jig, Baka girl. How are you? How's Espanol? How's Espanol? How's Espanol? How's Cataluna? I hope you well and good, Baka girl. I hope you well and good. How's your football been going? We will touch on Barcelona today. We will definitely touch on Barcelona today because I don't want Real Madrid catching up Barcelona. I definitely don't want Real Madrid. She said Espanol is very good. That is good to know. That is good to know. Today, no football training. Did you have any football training today? Did you have any football training today? So it's key. If we do not win one, guys, we are basically looking at another opportunity where we can win another trophy. This is the only good thing about when you're fighting alone for France. This is the only good thing. If we cannot get that Premier League, we need to get, bro. Premier League, there's no debate. I don't want to hear anything, bro. 6 points clear. We need to win the Premier League. But when I spoke to my CMS, they're talking about 6 points still okay. I'm not, because I'm injured. Yeah, yeah. You mentioned that you're injured. Yeah. You told me you are injured, but I thought you recovered. That is why I'm checking. I thought probably you recovered already. That is why I was checking. But we wish you a speedy recovery, back ago. We wish you a speedy recovery, and hopefully you get on that pitch. Show them what you're about. But how was the process? The last time, I think last week or something, you told me there were demonstrations. How was the demonstrations now? Is Catalonia quiet, or it's still going crazy? So if Arsenal do not win a Premier League, guys, we need to make sure we get a Champions League. These two are the main course. This is the main course on the meal. When you're going into an Italian restaurant, you put your legs up, everything. You dash that thing, you go through the menu. These are the main course things. The appetizers should be a Carabao Cup, should be an FA Cup. Of course, an FA Cup we always do well, so I'm not worried about an FA Cup. Because FA Cup we always do well, but we need to make sure we collect at least 2 or 3 trophies. What's wrong with dreaming, bro? Of course, I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but what's wrong with dreaming? We need to make sure we get at least 2, 3 trophies. My thing is, I think Champions League is always tricky. Champions League is always tricky. Champions League is always a tricky one. But it will be good to win once. It will be good to win one. So finally, these people can stop yapping everywhere they go. They'll be telling you Arsenal don't have a title, don't have a Champions League. Arsenal this, Arsenal never won a Champions League. So it'll be definitely be good to win one. And Carabao Cup, we last won in 1993, bro. So you just imagine, bro, 1993. FA Cup, I mean, that is our team, FA Cup, bro. FA Cup, we always do so well. So I'm just hoping and praying the football gods, the Lord guides us to one silver. We can shut everyone's mouth, Yeah. But it's looking good, people. We will definitely need that Carabao Cup. I think the Carabao Cup is the first thing. If we get over that hurdle, the team can start believing. I don't think it happens I don't think the team can really believe if we don't get that Carabao Cup first, bro. We need to make sure we get that Carabao Cup first. Get it in, bro. bring it home, bro. And who better to be than Pep Guardiola, bro? The so-called best manager. Yeah, Arteta will be like, yeah, bro, you know, I learned from you, and then whatever I learned from you, I'm coming back to beat you, bro. Because Pep Guardiola is still, of course, he's the Don for Don, but Arteta needs to tell this guy, bro, yes, I learned from you, but I did it better, bro. Like Roman Reigns, what Roman Reigns said to CM Punk, bro. I only learned what not to do. Shameless guy. So it's 6 weeks is too far, bro. 6 weeks is too far. I need this trophy ASAP, bro. I need this trophy ASAP so I can be shameless in the streets. Bakago said Barcelona is very, very Arsenal. Sorry, I'm saying Barcelona. Arsenal is very, very good. Yeah, it's very, very good. But let's see how good. But we need this trophy, we need this trophy. For you, Bakagio, I think Carabao Cup is more like this Copa del Cups in Spain, the Copa del Cups, the Super Cups, those cups I think Barcelona already won the Super Cup. It's more like the same cup, so we should definitely get a win, You know, dunk on Chelsea, bro. We dunked on Chelsea. Anyway, let's talk about this Chelsea pricks. We're just not gonna let these Chelsea guys get away with it, After all this yapping this man has been talking about, Chelsea fans have been yapping, rat London is blue. We send them packing. We send Chelsea fans packing. I'm not here from any Chelsea fan, but look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy. Look at his face. He's in tears, bro. This is what Arsenal is doing this season. Leaving people with tears. For fun now. You know, I have Chelsea fans putting out vlogs like I hate Kai Havertz. Now you don't hate Kai Havertz, bro. Kai Havertz brought you a Champions League title. Put the respect on his name. Put some respect on his name. But people, look at Fofana, bro. Look at Fofana. Look at him. Look at him. So sorry about him. Bro. Look at Fofana, bro. Those tears, bro. Look at those tears coming down on his chin. His manager was complaining the Arsenal staff was not training in their half. They were going in another half. Bro, you lost, bro. How many managers is Arteta beating the Chelsea, bro? Arteta is basically undefeated when it comes to Chelsea, bro. Home away from home, bro. You know? A home away from home, bro. So when these Chelsea pricks come to chat to us, know your place, bro. Know your place, bro. We have your defenders crying, bro. And don't come again talking about Caicedo and Declan Rice. We don't want to hear Caicedo and Declan Rice, bro. We've been there, we've done that, bro. And every time Declan Rice comes on top. So next time you want to hear, go and do it in the conference league, bro. Go and do it in the conference league. Nah, bro. Because they've been yapping too much, bro. Now we do this. Now Chelsea this, Chelsea that. Look at Fofana, bro. Look at Fofana, bro. Last minute tag. Last minute, and who better to score? Who better to score for? No, there's people you don't. There's people you don't see scoring. There's people you don't want to see scoring. Bro. If there's some people, is the people that came from your club come and dunk on your head top. You know, Bakaga said, "I'm injured for 4 months." Oh my days, that's a lot of months. Now where are you now? Bakaga, now how many months is it now? Because I think you've been telling me this for a while now. Yeah. See, the worst thing is you don't want your players coming back to haunt you, bro. Kai Havertz, and what he did, he pointed at the bench, bro. He pointed at the bench, bro. Look at Madueke's smiles, bro. Look at Madueke's smile. These are all Chelsea players, bro. And Chelsea was talking about we signed their rejects, Okay, well and good, we signed your rejects, bro. But look at your players, bro. All of them got celebrating. Kepa, one of the most expensive players once in a while, one of the most expensive goalkeepers. Now, we bought him for 4 million, but I'm like, now we're not paying that much. We'll give you 4 million. Yeah. Pointing to the page. He pointed to the page. This is the thing, So When Chelsea fans wanna come and chat to us, know your place, bro. Know your place, bro. Know your place, bro. Who better, bro? Last minute, I have it. When I saw Declan Rice make that run, and then I saw Kai Havertz up top, was like, nah, Dick, you cannot miss this one, Declan Rice. You better put it on the butt. And the way Declan Rice just puts that cross in, bro, on his weaker foot as well. On his weaker foot. And when Kai Havertz dashes through, Sanchez, Sanchez trying to come out. Sanchez trying to come out. Bro. You're not coming out. Kai was like, nah, bro, I'm just gonna wait for you. Just gonna wait for you. And Kai Havertz did this thing, bro. Last minute. The problem, the last minute thing is Chelsea fans were hopeful because they were attacking and attacking and attacking. That's why I said Arteta. If I look at it, again, I feel like Arteta's plan was good because I didn't see it working, bro. I didn't see it working. Doing Ramadan with injuries. Yeah. Ramadan is starting. I think the Ramadan is starting around 14 February. I think 14 or 19 February. So if you're doing Ramadan with the injuries, then how are you going to be able to manage? Because I think you need to be taking medicine and everything, and then you need to be fasting, right? You guys need to be fasting. I don't know how you're gonna manage Saka because Victoria, I mean, because you need to take your medicine and then you know, you're fasting probably the whole of the day and eating in the morning. So we put money in their place, because this game, Chelsea were hopeful, like, now we can do it in the last minute, bro. We can do it in the last minute. Last minute what, bro? Last minute who, bro? You didn't get anything. Shameless, bro. Shameless. They were hopeful, like, it's last minute, we can do something, we have a chance, it's something probably. Nah, the Kai Havertz was like, bro, because I told people this is a game for Kai Havertz. If there's anyone who's going to score in this game, it should be Kai Havertz. I told people, if there's anyone who's better to score in this game, it's Kai Havertz. Oh, who better? Kill this man off and mina, waka, waka, Kai Havertz goes again. So Kai Havertz came through and did this thing. I don't know how people can be hating on that one, bro. I really don't know. You know, we you cannot hate on that one, bro. Definitely. You know, you cannot be hating on that, bro. I don't see how you can be hating on that, bro. I don't see how you can be. So let us check the stats of Arsenal playing in the Wembley. Guys, smash the like, guys. If you're online, guys, smash the like, guys. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. Don't go in. Make sure you smash the like, hit that like button. Barker said, I hope Arsenal win the Champions League. They deserve it. The Champions League is very, very difficult. That is the problem. Champions League is very, very difficult. Champions League is very, very as much as I also want us to win it. I feel like Champions League is very difficult. Champions League is very, very difficult because it's more like a one-off game. It's more like a one-off game. So you don't really get time to recover. If you go 2-0 down, you're done. You know that is the problem with the Champions League. But I think we need one Champions League, bro. Just to you know. So because everywhere you go, people will tell you Arsenal have not won a Champions League. Arsenal this, Arsenal that. You've never won a Champions League. So it will be interesting, bro. It will be very, very interesting to see how the game goes. It will be very, very interesting. It will be very, very interesting. For me, say what you want, bro. Arsenal need to win it. I hope Chelsea. I hope Chelsea out of the Champions League. Uh, I know Barcelona fans don't like. I know Barcelona fans. They do not like. They do not like Chelsea. So I understand. I understand Bakagao. I definitely understand where Bakagao is coming from. But these are just the stats, people. For Arsenal in the Wembley, Mikel Arteta playing as a player and Mikel Arteta playing as a coach. Arteta has played 12 games. Mikel Arteta at Wembley with Arsenal as a player or manager, 12 games. Mikel Arteta at Wembley with the players, man, 12 wins. We are undefeated in the Wembley, home away from home. Yeah. So these of course these things will not definitely they're not going to have any effect on the game that much, but these are the things we look onto, and see that and see that Wembley is always good for us, bro. Wembley is the last time we won this community shield, we went there, we played around football, and then we win. I think we went to penalties, then we won. Barker was bringing a knife to cut out. Nah, Chelsea fans can hold that, Chelsea fans. I haven't heard to the lot in a long time. I haven't heard from them in a long time. I don't want to. Yeah. Wow, like you. I haven't heard from Chelsea fans in a long time. If you have any Chelsea mates, guys, come and talk to them. Come and really check up on them. But Wembley is always a good place for Arsenal, bro. It brings a lot of memories. So it's gonna be key. People, it's really, really gonna be key. I don't wanna lie. It's really, really gonna be key. Anyway, I think I've covered basically everything on that Arsenal game. But let's talk about before we move on to other games. Let's talk about the history for the club. And then we move on to the Sunderland game. Parker said, "Please tell me your TikTok name." Let me check the name. So, Parker, I'll give you the name for the TikTok. I, so when we have played when we have played in Wembley, the last the last games we played the League Cup, bro, they've been all three losses. I think I was hoping there will be something good for us, but there's nothing good for us, bro. I was hoping there's something good for us, but nothing good is there for us. The history is still not favoring us. The history is still not favoring us. I wish, bro. I wish there was something. I wish there was something good for us there, but the football, the history there is not, it's not favoring us. Bro. It's not favoring us. Yeah, it's not really, really favoring us, guys. It's not favoring us. No, we have three losses in the League Cup final. Uh, this is where I know I was gassed up and everything in the beginning, but we need to look at both sides of the story at the end of the day. And bro, we have three losses in the Carabao Cup, bro. We have three losses in the Carabao Cup. Bakago said I followed you. Okay, let me check. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. We have three losses in the Carabao Cup. You know, three losses. I was hoping there will be some positives, but we have three losses in the Carabao Cup. Man City 3-0. I think this team is what? I think this Leeds or what? I forgot this name of the team. And we have lost to Chelsea as well. So Carabao Cup has not been really a good hunting ground. I know I've been gassing up myself and everything, but Carabao Cup has not been a good hunting ground for us. No, it's a cup that seems like, bro, I don't know what it is with this cup. every time, every time we look to playing it, it never goes well. I don't know what's up with this. Every time we always use this team, bro, it know, even goes well with us. That is why. You know, three losses in a row. Three losses in a row. Bakaka, you followed me. I didn't get any notification, bro. I didn't get any notification. That is why I'm trying to check. Just send me a message, Bakaka. I didn't get any notification. I didn't get any notification. Okay, okay. I think it's this one. Football Barcelona. Yeah, yeah. I think it's the one. FC Barcelona 126. I think this is yours. Anyway, I followed you back as well. I think this is the one. Let me check. I'll just send you 1 minute chat. 1 minute chat. 1 minute. Yeah, I think it's the one. So where was we? So we never do well, bro. In this. Thank you, Burger Girl. This is just. I followed you back as well. So we never do well, bro. In this this League Cup, bro. So we definitely. But anyway, I think this time around we have the squad. We have the big squad to definitely go through. The squad is there. There cannot be any excuses basically this time around, bro. The squad is very, very good, and Mandem should be hunger. They should show hunger. The way they were celebrating, that we need to see it on the pitch come that day. The way this man has been celebrating, we need to see this on the pitch come that day. We need to see it, bro. You guys were guys celebrating, giving it a Chelsea. When the final game starts, when it's Wembley in 6 weeks' time, you guys need to show up. Each and every one of you, you need to show up, bro. I think this trophy is more even it's more important than the other trophies because mentality wise it will have an effect on these people. It will definitely have an impact on how we move forward. So of course we've lost. I remember the Samuel Nazri one, bro. That still pains me to the and losing to Moreno, bro. If there's any one player if there's any one player you don't want to be losing to is Jose Mourinho. I'm telling you, man. Say what you want, bro. You don't want to be losing to Jose Mourinho, bro. You don't want to be losing to him, bro. Ah, any pick a day, pick a place, bro. I don't want to be losing to this guy, bro. For some reason, I don't like Jose Mourinho, bro. I don't like Jose Mourinho, bro. And that is my thing with Jose. But we will definitely try and break the odds. We would definitely need to beat the odds, bro. Three losses in the League Cup final, you know. Three times we've not won as well in the Premier League. This is the year, guys. This is definitely should be the way for the year. Of course, when we played City, they have Aguero that time. That time Aguero was moving mad, bro. Jose Marino was unstoppable as well, bro. So but we definitely need this trophy, people. Appetizer and everything, but we need this trophy. We need this trophy. I don't want to lie. I don't want to hear anything. Basically, I don't want to hear any excuses that they cannot. People, the problem with there will be people with an agenda. The moment if a team does not perform, we're talking about this guy was injured. The Ateta regime will bring out something. No, we are not doing that, guys. We need to win the trophy, bottom line. And if we fail to lose it, we'll move on. But if we do not win this title, if we do not win this Carabao Cup, it's definitely gonna hit different to the players. It's definitely. I don't know how these players can react, bro. But we have been reacting well of late. We've been reacting well. We've really, really been reacting well of late. Every time we've taken an L, we've came and we've bounced back. I think that shows that has been showing some growth and some strength on our side. That is the only, I think that is the positive. So we definitely feel like we're gonna, if things go that way, we're gonna play City probably like 4 games. We're gonna play City in a lot of games, bro, because we have them in the Carabao Cup. In April, we're gonna play them. Champions League, we have a chance to play them. And then the Premier League is where we're gonna play them. But for me, bro, I don't want to meet City. I hate City. Pep on Pep. Pep would definitely. There's no way you're beating Pep on this 4 games. There's definitely no way you beat Pep on the 4 straight games, bro. You would take some losses somewhere along the road. But I think if we meet Pep Guardiola in the Champions League is good because we are finishing on top. We start away and then we finish at home. So the Champions League, if we play in the Champions League with them, that would be a good thing because the home advantage will be with us. But the Premier League game, bro, we never. The good thing you can count of. I know my manager, bro. He's not losing to, and he's not losing to the big six, bro. The worst thing Arteta is going from is he's going for a draw. This is Arteta, bro. He will go in there to get a draw. This is my manager, bro. He will just go there to start the whole place out. And Arteta don't care, bro. Arteta does not mind stinking the whole place out. Mm. And that is why I liked what Thierry Henry said, bro. We asked for Arteta to deliver the trophy. Now people are gonna whine that the football is not good. Nah, I'm not kidding, bro. We've played beautiful football under Wenger. What happened? Nothing happened. We didn't win anything when we were playing good football. La vida loca. When we were kicking it, bro. Smooth criminal, everything, playing nice football. Nothing came, bro. It's about time we stink the whole place out, bro. It's about time. Stink and a win, bro. Stink and a win. Stink it and win. Stink of set piece, whatever it is, get a win. Because telling you guys, the problem is we need a trophy, bro. Ateta knows he needs a trophy. So if he's finding a formula to win, then by all means, bro, I'm with you, my G. I'm with you, bro. People gonna go and talk. Post scores is gonna come in and say, hey, this is the most worst league we've seen. Bro, go and argue with your mom and your friend, bro. you know, Liverpool won one time with set pieces. Even Manchester had set pieces as well. So we're good with that. We're definitely good with that, bro. We are not we are not getting phased by social media, bro. We need the trophy, bro. Dirty, we need dirty, we need scruffy, bro. I'm all for it, bro. I'm more for it. I'm definitely more for it. So today's training session was there, and then some key players were missing. Urian Timber was missing, Martin Odegaard was missing, Bukayo Saka as well was missing. I saw some videos, but I think probably for Urian Timber, it's because of the load management thing. I think they just decided we're just gonna let him get a rest. Martin Odegaard, the word has been coming out that he took a no. Same thing with Bukayo Saka. And I hope my worry probably is with Urian Timber. That is my only worry. If that Urian Timber probably is the load management. Arteta probably send them home and talk about it, get some rest. You don't want to be playing. I think for Timber, it's probably a load management. Timber has been a beast coming off an ACL, still holding it down the whole season, bro. And he's been one of our best players in that right back position. So Timber basically is going to be key. And Martin Odegaard, nah, I'm okay, bro. I'm okay. I think the problem with Martin Odegaard is we have a replacement. So if he's not available, we all good. Anyway, Mikel Merino as well has been injured. So 4 players are out, but hopefully they will return for the Brentford game. Hopefully they will return for the Brentford game. That game we will need everyone, bro. We need all hands on deck. But I think probably we can expect to see Urian Timber and Bukayo Saka. No, Urian Timber and Martin Odegaard big, but I don't think Bukayo Saka is going to be big. I don't think Bukayo Saka is really going to be big. I have doubts, bro. I have doubts with Bukayo Saka being big. There's been some nominations going on. There've been some nominations about who's winning the awards of the month and everything. Now we move on to another segment. People will dwell on the preview. We dwell on the preview for the Premier League games coming. I think tomorrow the games are starting. Tomorrow, I think Nottingham Forest will play. Yeah, I think Nottingham Forest are playing tomorrow, and I'm not sure, but probably a live stream is going to be on for the Nottingham Forest game. But let's see how it goes. Probably we can do a watch along for the Nottingham Forest game and everything. The nominations for the Player of the Month have been Ayab, Dogu, Enzo, some of you, Tiago, Wilson, Verts. I think Verts has been on fire, bro. Verts has been scoring each and every game. I'm even thinking of getting him in my FPL floating this. But Player of the Month, I don't know who you guys are giving Player of the Month. Dogu has done good things, bro. Dogu has been playing balls, bro. Dogu has been moving, man. But I don't know what with you guys. Who are you giving Player of the Month, for January? Thiago, I think, has been quiet. Wilson as well. Wilson has been doing his thing. I think you might want to give it to Patrick Dogu. I think Patrick Dogu probably he gets it. I think Patrick Dogu probably he might sell it. That is my thinking. Manager of the month we have Carrick, Sean Dice, Ariola, and Liam Rosnan. Bagaga said, Jika Yokres to Barcelona. Here we go. Do you really want Yokres, Bakago? Do you really want Yokres? Come on, Bakago. Do you really want Yokres? You don't want Yokres. But probably if you guys get Yokres, probably you'll do very well there. But manager of the month, who are you guys giving? Carrick, Sean Dice, Liam Rosner. I think between Liam Rosner and Michael Carrick, probably between these two, we can think who we can give. But for me, I think you give it to Carrick, bro, because Carrick has had a good month. He has beaten two teams on the top. He has beaten two teams on the ball. So I think he has beaten us. Is for us now, that I think that beating we really needed. I think Arsenal players really needed that one. It was basically a wake up call that things can go left, bro. That things can definitely go left. I think for us now, we needed that beating against Manchester United. Of course, it is the worst team on God's good green earth to lose to Manchester United. I'm telling you right now, that is the worst team to lose, bro. I've been having until this day, bro. This man is still in my ears, reminding me. But for me, manager of the month, I'm giving Michael Carrick. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know. See, Dennis already. This is the problem with Dennis. He's always there waiting in the background. Bro. He's always there waiting. The good thing, is Dennis left. Dennis left UAE already, so I don't have to deal with Dennis. No, I'm good, bro. I don't have to deal with you, bro. I'm sure you'd have called me. I don't have to deal with this Manchester United pricks anymore. Stay in Kuwait, Dennis. Stay there, bro. Well and good. But manager of the month, I think it should go to Michael Carrick, guys. I don't know what you guys think, but I think Michael Carrick should have manager of the month. I think he has done well for this season, bro. He has done so well. He has done so. Baka girl still going on about Yokers. Nah. Goal of the month, I think I'm trying to think about the Watkins goal. I think Paulina, yeah. But for me, off the top of my head, I think between Dogu, between Cunha and Croy, between those two. For me, I think that Cunha go, bro. I think Cunha should win goal of the month, bro. The way Cunha scored, and then this guy danced in the Emirates. Uh, 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 this guy danced in the Emirates, bro. Oh my. Cunha danced in the Emirates, bro. Ah, it still pains me till this day, till this day. It still pains me, bro. Cunha dancing in the Emirates, that samba dance, bro. My days, bro. Save of the month for January. Sales, Pickford, Lamine, uh, um, Ariola, Petrovic, and Pickford. Dennis said he's taking the Cunha goal versus us. I think that should win goal of the month. I think you're right, Dennis. That is the one, bro. I think that is the one. I think that is definitely the one we should give. I think that is the one. For me, also, I'm going with that one. I think it's the one. I think it's the one that Acuna go. Bro. So since I'm doing this thing, I can only be real. But that goal was a good one. Bro. last minute, around the last minute and everything, and we were just happy with the draw, you know. We were happy to settle with the draw. Cunha was like, nah, bro, we're not doing a draw. Even the next goal Cunha scored as well against the next goal that Cunha scored against Fulham. It was a good one as well, you know. Bakagil said Serie I or Bundesliga. You want me to choose between these two? I think I'll go. I think I'll go with Serie A. I think Bundesliga it is more of Bayern Munich winning and winning and winning. You know, that is why I think Serie A is better. Save of the month. I'm trying to figure out which one. But they put Pickford two times, bro. These people. Oh, they're putting Pickford two times. Petrovic, Ariola, Sels. I think Lamin goes in. I think that the Manchester United. I think the Manchester United keeper's gonna win it. You know, because the way he was taking off, even. But I'm trying to figure out which call of them. Anyway, you guys let me know. You guys let me know your thoughts on that one. And do we still have anything else to cover? Okay, we are done this. But I'm trying to figure out which was the save of them. But for me, I think Lamens, so his name is Lamens. Lamens has been making some good saves, you know. Lamens has been making some good saves. And I'm going with Cunha for the goal of the month. Manager of the month, I'm going with Carrick. Player of the month, did I put Patrick Dogu? Is Patrick Dogu a fair one? Let me think. I think they could be between Dogu, Enzo, and Wilson, and Florian Wirtz, because Florian Wirtz as well has been doing good. Florian Wirtz has been doing good as well. So I'm trying to think between even Corelli, bro. Corelli at Bournemouth, he has become like the hero now. So I'm really trying. I'm really trying. I'm scratching my head on this one. I'm scratching my head on this one because Wilson has been unstoppable. Wilson keeps scoring, bro. Wilson keeps doing his thing. And then Florian Wirtz, all of a sudden the goals are coming. The link up has been there. Anyway, I'm going with between Patrick Drogo and Florian Wirtz that they should have one. You know, between between those two. You know, I found a hack to increase likes on TikTok. Tell me about it, Bakago. Tell me about it. What is the heck? So, I think between these two. Sorry, I'm just gonna edit back. Between these two, they should be one. You guys, let me know who you're picking. But I think for me, I'm slightly lining on Florian Wirtz now. You know, I'm slightly leaning on Florian Wirtz. You know, I'm slightly leaning on Florian Wirtz. Let us go to the Premier League fixtures of the weekend. On the weekend. On the weekend. It's Friday again. Mm. Mm. But I'm undecided, bro. I'm undecided, bro. I'm undecided. I'm just going. I'm just gonna go with Patrick Dogu. I'm just gonna with Dogu just because of the way he's played. I'm just gonna go with Patrick Dogu. It's Friday again. So we will now let's move on to the preview of you know. I don't think today there's some games. Let's see. Let's see. Let's move on to the Premier League preview, people. Can't believe it's already 7 February. You know, these days are moving very fast. Bro. These days are moving hella fast, bro. Before you know it, it's already, this month just finished. You know, days are moving hella fast. These days are. Parker Girl said, "I'm recording. Go to my YouTube account." Okay, I'll check it out after I'm done with the stream. Check it out once I do. Member said, "Hey man, who do you think is winning it? Who's winning it?" I think you're probably asking, who do you think is gonna win it? I'm going with Arsenal. If you, I don't know what you mean about winning it. You mean the Premier League, or do you mean what? What do you mean? What do you mean, member? Member Kebede. That member is South African, but this name looks South African. But maybe you mean the Premier League, right? I think you mean the Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup, I think it's a tricky one, bro, because Pep has been doing good. Pep has been doing good, bro. So, but I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm running with my boys, bro. We need to get revenge on Pep, bro. The trauma this guys has been putting us through. Member said West Africa. Where exactly in West Africa are you from, bro? I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm not so far. I'm just down in the south, bro. I'm just down in the south. I'm not very far from you. I think Arsenal needs to win it, bro. Go and kill off Pep. Send him to retirement. What better way, bro, than to send him to retirement? We just need to send Pep to retirement. Member said I'm from Ethiopia. That's good, bro. That's good, bro. Nah, you far away, bro. You far away, bro. But anyway, I like the Ethiopian Airways, bro. When I'm always flying, I use the Ethiopian Airways. It's a good one. I always stop by Ethiopia. I think I want to stop for an hour, but Ethiopia is a good place, bro. Ethiopia is a big up to Ethiopia. Big up to Ethiopia. Member said, "Can Gunas forever." Come on, bro. You know the vibe, bro. Gunas forever, bro. We need the silverware, bro. It's been long, bro. It's been long, bro. I think basically for me, my thing was like, we need to win this one so it can build the confidence, for Arsenal players. This is why we need the Carabao Cup. So it can just build the confidence for us, bro. Because if we do not win this one, mentally it's gonna have an effect on us. That's why I'm saying we need to win it, build momentum, or build momentum. The players at least they can start believing, this Premier League title we can go for it. That has been my key, member. I don't know what do you think. What are your thoughts on it? But I think that is the key thing. We need to win it. Send the message, bro, that we really serious this season and we want it. We want all the smoke. There can never be any doubt on anyone's mind. And we want the smoke. Member said everyone is going to make fun of us if we do not. Bro, we are already a laughing pack, member. We are already a laughing pack, bro. So what better way, bro, than to put the right wrong, to stick it, bro, to stick it in their face. We are already a laughing pack, bro. There's nothing new, bro. We are already a laughing pack, bro. So what better way, guys? Let's run those likes, guys. Just joining the stream. Make sure you smash a like. I know you guys are happy Arsenal are in the Carabao Cup, guys. So make sure you smash a like as well. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Let's talk football. Come. We are all here for the love of football. So make sure you smash the like. Subscribe to your boy, subscribe to your boy. Run those likes up. And we want everyone here, bro, talking. When there's the banter, we'll be here, bro. Don't worry, keep supporting. God will make it happen. Yeah, bro. It has to. It's happening this season, bro. It's happening this season. I'm confident. Remember, I'm confident, bro. I'm very, very confident this season it is happening, bro. It's happening, bro. It's happening, bro. The way City is playing, I don't see them catching up because we are not playing that Man City we had like that Man City we were playing 2 3 years ago, where they play very, very when they're always on the front foot and they do not draw points. Now City is huffing and puffing, bro. A draw there, an L there, a draw there, a win, a draw, an L, a win, a draw. So, and I think that Leeds game, bro, because Leeds have been playing very well. People are not just gonna bring it because it's Leeds. People are gonna talk down, but Leeds have been playing so well. So I think that Leeds away game, mentality wise, it's a good one, bro. It's a good one because these relegation teams, people will talk down on them, but bro, they are key games. Big up to Stanley Cook. Stanley Cook asking, Stanley Cook is asking, Odegaard as or Harvard starts as a 10 this weekend. Which one do you want to see starting? It's a good question. It's a good question, Stanley. That is a good question. That is a good question. Member, Stanley is asking something. Member, Odegaard, Eze, or Havertz. Guys, who do you want to see starting? Who do you want to see starting in that game? I think we're at home. I think we can put Eze. We can start with Eze, bro. I don't know what you think, Stanley. I think we can start with Eze and then my thing with Eze is we all know his body language and he's not really involved. The energy levels a bit low compared to Odegaard. But I think Eze, he needs a run of play. He needs a run of games, bro. I believe there's a player there. But his performances have not been inspiring. I don't want to lie. His performances have not been inspiring. But I think there is a player there. We need him, bro. We need Eze to be playing. I think he needs, even his confidence levels are very low, bro. That is what I'm seeing from him. So I think I'm starting Eze. I'm starting Eze on that Southampton game. I'm definitely starting Eze, bro. And Odegaard, I think Odegaard is injured. I think he took a knock or something. Who are you starting, Stanley? Who do you think, if you was you, who will you be starting, Stanley? Who will you be starting? Maybe said if Tottenham can trouble them, we then we can do it perfect. Yeah, but City always struggle when it comes to Tottenham. City always struggles when it comes to Tottenham. That is one game. Tottenham is supposed to even win that game. Tottenham is supposed to win that game. But anyway, it just went off the rails. But Tottenham were supposed to win the game. I don't want to lie. Tottenham were definitely supposed to win that game. You know. Member said, Eze, please, Odegaard needs some time. you know, Eze, we all know Eze is not Eze, of course, off the ball, he does not offer what Ateta loves. Ateta loves someone who's gonna defend, who's gonna run it. So Odegaard does that better. But offensively, if Eze is in the box, if he's getting a chance to shoot, he's shooting the ball, bro. He's definitely shooting. Odegaard is always looking for the next best pass. Always Bukayo Saka. He gets space in very, very crucial moments, crucial spaces. Shoot the ball, Odegaard. And of late, I don't know what. I think he's been going through the social media, bro, because his confidence is very, very low. He slows down the play, bro. I know he's captain, but he's slowing down the play, bro. He is slowing down the game. Sometimes the game, and then when Odegaard comes in, but I think he did well in that game. Which game did we play? When he came off from the bench, Odegaard did. But I think Odegaard needs to come off from the bench, bro. I want to see Eze. We have not seen the real Eze who was playing at Crystal Palace. That is my thing. Bakagil said, I can't post in going to Google writings if we're opening first link or to your 25. I'll check it out. Again, 25, but I'll check it out, Bakagil. I'll check it out. Stanley said Eze was brought in to break down low blocks. Sunderland will play low blocks, so beg your sign. Yeah, you're right on point, bro. You are right on the point. You are right on the money, bro. That was definitely what Eze was brought in for. You make a good point. Yeah, you're right on point, Stanley. That what was broken for because you remember even that City game when City was playing that low block, Eze put in a long ball and then linked up with Martinelli, and then Martinelli gets that goal. So I think Eze he needs time, bro. He needs time. He definitely needs time. He needs a lot of time, bro. He needs a lot of time, bro. Eze, he needs a lot of, but he needs to do well as well, bro. He needs to inspire Teta, so Ateta can look at him and think, he can't play. Because I think Kai Havertz they will not put him because of you know, he's still coming off an injury. We still need to manage him and everything. But he's of course Kai Havertz, he'll be very motivated Ghost if he's just coming off scoring a major goal against Chelsea. So it's a tricky one. But for me, I'm putting in Eze. I think with the low block and then home, we need to apply the pressure. Southampton as well. We owe them a proper beating, bro. What they did to us in that, what they did to us in the Stadium of Light. We need to get our revenge. So Sunderland need to be beaten. Maybe said what's Bakaga was talking about some hacks for TikTok. He's talking about some hacks for TikTok. So probably that is why you didn't get. But anyway, tomorrow midnight, I think today midnight, at least Bakaga said I'm a hacker, bro. I'm gonna check out your hacks after I'm done with the stream. I'm gonna check out the hack. But we will definitely have on okay, I'll just go through what Stanley just read before we move on, people. Stanley said, I like Odegaard off the bench, keeps momentum, press resistant after 65 when he comes on, he carries the tempo. Yeah, yeah. I think Odegaard off the bench has been doing well. The same thing even you could see with Jesus when he comes off the bench is doing well. When he started that game, he didn't play well, bro. But if you put Jesus off the bench, he's coming with the energy and everything. He's coming with the energy and everything. And I don't know what if you saw what Stanley and Meba. I don't know if you guys saw what Paul Mason was talking about. He was talking about the Arsenal players don't trust Gyökeres. He was saying they don't trust Gyökeres. They never pass the ball to him. He needs to be he. You know, he needs to be believing in him. They need to believe it. They need to be passing the ball to him. Paul Mason was talking about the same thing, that the Arsenal players are not passing the ball to Gyökeres. When Jesus comes on, all of a sudden, Jesus is getting the balls. All of a sudden, they're linking up. That's a good point. But for me, I really think like probably it's because the Arsenal players as well. We can look at it at both sides and feel like the Arsenal players are not used to playing with Gyökeres. But Jesus is just fits in like a glove. He just fits in, and they know the movements that Gyökeres, that Jesus are going to play. So I think that is it. But for me, Gyökeres needs to demand the ball more. But anyway, we've been seeing him getting frustrated with Saka and everything. So I think we need to be releasing the ball quick, bro. If we need to get on to him, we need to be releasing the ball quick. Maybe said, "Am I the only one who saw a shadow behind you?" A shadow? What do you mean a shadow? Or maybe you mean Andre behind me. Is this what you mean, Andre and Beckham? Maybe you mean that. Anyway, people, let's dive into the Premier League games for the weekend. On a weekend. So Leeds are going to be hosting Nottingham Forest. I think Leeds win this game. Leeds will definitely want to get back to winning ways. I don't know what you guys think. Do you think Leeds versus Nottingham? But Nottingham Forest are playing well. It's a relegation battle. But I think Leeds will definitely want to get back to winning ways. I'm with Leeds winning this one. Behind you, really, man. Nah, 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 nah. Probably it's a shadow of me, bro. There's no shadow. There's no shadow. Come on, man, but there's no shadow. And then Manchester United versus Tottenham. Tottenham have been playing very well in away games. Tottenham, they've been playing very well when they play their away games. I think at home, that is where they have not been good. And I think Tottenham have a lot of injuries, bro. But I think they will be gassed. They will be fully motivated, more fully on fire, bro, when they play Tottenham. But I don't see Tottenham beating Manchester United. I don't see Tottenham beating Manchester United, but I don't see it. I just don't see Tottenham beating Manchester United. Yeah. The way Manchester United is moving at the moment, bro, I don't see Tottenham beating Manchester United. United are really, really doing well. United are really, really doing well. I don't see them. I don't see Tottenham beating United. United under Carrick, the wheels have been off. really gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky to see how they perform, but I don't see it, bro. I don't see it happening, bro. I don't see it happening. And the injuries as well that that United have, So it's tricky. I mean that Tottenham have. I don't see it happen. I don't know. You guys, let me know your thoughts. Do you really think Parker girl said Jika your real name? If I tell you my real name, you cannot pronounce it. So I'm gonna type it up for you. And then the next game is gonna be Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. Bournemouth are gonna be at home. Aston Villa they lost to Brentford, so definitely Unai Emery will be looking for a result. That's a good game. Parker girl, that is a good game. You make a good point. That's a really really good game. That's a good game. Can uh, can um, can Bournemouth beat? Bournemouth have been playing well at home because I think since this guy left, what's his name? Since Simeone left, Crowley has really like grown into the being the leading role, and Senesi as well. Attacking ways, they are a good team. I think the problem probably when it comes to um, to Bournemouth is defensive wise. Can they do the job defensively? I think that is where the problem is. You know, I think that is where the problem really is when it comes to Bournemouth. Defensive they cannot defend, and Morgan Rogers is pulling up. I don't know if Watkins is going to be fit, so I think it's going to be a draw, bro. Because Burnley at home are a difficult team. I think it's going to be a draw, probably a 2-2 draw or something. What do you guys think? Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. Or which team are you running with? And then Arsenal will definitely host Sunderland at home. I think Xhaka is injured at the moment. Sunderland just won, and there's Sunderland. Who, for me, the Sunderland game is definitely revenge, bro. It's a revenge thing. It's a revenge mission. The good thing about February is I think we have like 4 games, bro. It's different and then Champions League will get a rest, so we don't have more Champions League games because we played already. So we can manage the minutes of the players, and we can definitely take care and keep some energy low, keep the energy levels high. So Sunderland is going to be a revenge match, but I think Sunderland we definitely need to make sure we beat Sunderland, bro. Revenge for that 2-2 draw. I think we can win it at home. I'm putting a 2-0 to the Arsenal. Putting a 2-0 to the Arsenal. Um, and then Meba said I would say Burnley has a chance. Burnley versus West Ham. As we all know, West Ham have picked up some momentum. Somerville, and what's this other guy? Somerville and Somerville and I'm forgetting the West Ham captain, bro. They have picked up some momentum. West Ham have been doing well. They led in Chelsea 2-0. They led in that Chelsea game 2-0, but Chelsea recovered and they lost the game. So, but I think we are slowly starting to see what Nuno Espirito Santos is all about. I think we are slowly starting to see what Nuno Espirito Santos is really, really all about. Neighbor said, "Do you think Barcelona can win it?" I think they could do anything to get out of relegation. I think the problem, bro, is West Ham is more firepower, bro. West Ham is more firepower. I think West Ham is gonna be difficult. The way Somerville is playing, West Ham game is gonna be difficult, bro. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, they sold Pakato. They sold Pakato. Maybe that is why. But I think West Ham is going to be difficult because Nuno Espirito Santos he has experience in this relegation, bro. No, if there's anyone you can count on to, This Nuno, bro, because Nuno has experience when it comes to these relegation games. That is my key thing on that one. Nuno has experience when getting out of jail in these key games like this one. He will definitely deliver. You know, he will definitely deliver, bro. But for me, maybe I'm going with I'm going with West Ham winning it. I'm going with West Ham winning. I'm going with West Ham winning. I'm going with West Ham winning. Maybe say they sold Pakata. Yeah. Pakata said, "Do you like Bournemouth club?" I don't have an issue with Bournemouth. I'm okay with Bournemouth. The only problem with Bournemouth probably is they cannot defend. Their defending is not so good. I think that is where I have issues with them, bro. Defensively, they need to do well. Member said opinion is opinion. Big up to member. And then we have Fulham versus Everton. This is Michel's game. Fulham versus Everton. It's gonna. I think Fulham at home, but of late Everton has been drawing some games, and Jack Grealish is injured at the moment. So I don't know. I don't. I don't see. 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 I don't see Everton getting away from this one. I don't see Everton getting away. I think Fulham will win this game, and then Wolves with Chelsea. Bro, Chelsea has some good fixtures. Liam Rosner probably is getting a win on this one. I think the boys will definitely want to send a message after we send them packing. After we send this Chelsea packs packing, they'll definitely want to win, get back to winning ways. But Wolves have been doing well, and that's but the problem with the relegation teams, bro, is you cannot look down and think it's gonna be an easy win. This is the problem with these teams in the relegation. You cannot just think you're just gonna go there and then you're just gonna get a win. Nah, bro. I don't think I don't think it works like that, bro. That is my problem. I don't think it works like that. I think it's going to be a really really difficult game. I really think it's going to be a really really difficult game. But let's see. But I'm going with Chelsea winning. I don't know what you guys thinking. I think Chelsea definitely gets a win on this one. And then we move on to La Liga. This is where Baka go. This is where Baka go. This is the section for Baka go. Celta Vigo versus Osasuna. And then Rayo Vallecano versus Rio. I don't even know this team. Barcelona playing Mallorca. I think Barcelona gets a win. I don't know what you think, Baka. I think Barcelona definitely getting a win. Sevilla playing Girona. I think Sevilla is going to win this game. I need to watch more. I need to watch more Spanish La Liga games. I need to watch more Spanish. The member said I feel good. Are you feeling good about Arsenal, or are you feeling good just in general? Are you feeling good about Arsenal winning something, or tell me what is it? So I think Barcelona wins this one. Let's check the other games. Serie A, Girona versus Napoli. I think Napoli will win because they lost. They lost in the Champions League. They'll definitely want to get back to winning ways. Friotona versus Torino. I don't know bro, about this. And then the Saudi team. We're not doing Saudi. We're not doing Saudi. Mm, Wales. This France League. Germany Bundesliga. Borussia Dortmund has Wolves back. Probably looking for some games to do a watch along. I think that is all about it. Let's move on to Sunday. Maybe said I'm feeling good about Arsenal winning the quadruple. Come on, No, you know what I was telling people. The position we are in is good. Because you need to reach for the stars, bro. If you don't get the stars, you fall on the clouds. So if we don't get where we want to get, we should be able to get like a Carabao Cup. We should be able to get a Premier League. At least two trophies should do it, bro. At least two trophies should do it. But I'm feeling good, bro. But the quad is a whole different ball game. Let's focus on this Carabao Cup. let's fo- let's move on to the Sunday games. Let's move on to the Sunday games. So Sunday, Brighton will play Crystal Palace, and then Liverpool versus. Oh my days, we have a good game on Sunday. I'm just forgetting, I just remembered. Uh, I just remembered. Member said, "All right, man, I have to go now, but I've subscribed. So God bless you, man." Thank you, member. Thank you, member, for subscribing to the channel, my G. Thank you. Come back, bro. Let's chop it up. We want to see Arsenal winning, but thank you for joining. It was a good chop up. Hopefully the silverware comes, man. But hopefully the silverware coming. The quadruple, like you say. Quadruple, bro. Arsenal fans will shut down the street. People cannot go outside if Arsenal winning a quadruple. But big up to member. God bless, bro. Take care. Brighton, we have Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have been so poor, bro. I member said I'm coming back. Okay, bro. Come back. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up, bro. Let's see how Arsenal will be fetching. Let's see how Arsenal will be doing, bro. Let's chop it up. Then Brighton are playing Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have been not so good, bro. Crystal Palace haven't been so good, bro. Crystal Palace haven't been so good. That is my word with Crystal Palace. I think Brighton probably win this one. Liverpool versus Man City. Come on, Liverpool. You never walk away. Up. What do they call these Liverpool fans? They call them what? I forgot the name. If Michelle was there, she would let me know. But we should definitely get it. Liverpool should win. I'm backing Liverpool. Top four race. You never walk along Anfield and them things. They come on Liverpool. Kill off this man, Liverpool. Kill off this man. And Liverpool have been scoring. You know what they did in the Newcastle game, right? 4 goals. So I'm backing Liverpool. I'm with you guys. I'm with Liverpool on this one. Definitely. I'm with Liverpool on this one, bro. I'm with Liverpool on this one. La Liga games Real Sociedad versus Elche. Deportivo Getafe. Atletico Madrid versus Getafe 21:30. I think Sunday is good. Sunday, I think the main game is the Liverpool versus Man City game. That is the main game to watch, bro. And Slot need to make sure he put Pep in a spliff, bro. Pep in a spliff, bro. He needs to make sure he puts Pep in a spliff, bro. You know. I don't think Pep ever wins in Anfield, And this game automatically the fans will turn up, the crowd will turn up, the managers, the players have to turn up for this game. And because of the rivalry between Liverpool and City, all the Liverpool fans will definitely want to make sure they beat them, bro. Let's check the stats. Let's check the stats. Come on, people. Let's check the head-to-head. How many times have? Let's check head-to-head. I don't think they have won there. I don't think they won there, bro. See? Yeah, I told you. I told you. See? In City away in Liverpool won 2-0. And then there was a 1-1, and then there's a draw. Yeah, so the probably is going to be a draw again, bro, because if Liverpool and City keep drawing, then it's going to be a draw. It's definitely. The way Ekitike is moving, Ekitike really reminds me of what's Thierry Henry, the way he's moving, bro. He has his Thierry Henry vibes, He really reminds me of Thierry Henry, Ekitike. But I'm sure the Liverpool players will turn up. Everyone is turning up for this game. So come on, Liverpool. On that day, I'm moving shameless. I'm with Liverpool. I'm definitely with Liverpool that day. Definitely. And Liverpool should win it, bro. Liverpool should definitely get a win. I think that should be key. That should be key. Liverpool winning it. And then if Liverpool wins it, and then we beat Sunderland, we go 9 points clear. I think we need to. Arsenal should be focusing more on creating a buffer, and then we can rest, and then we can focus on the Carabao Cup games and the Champions League games. We just need to make sure we get a buffer in the Premier League. Go set 9 points clear this weekend. We should have been more points clear by now, but every time we are huffing and puffing, we're huffing and puffing. I think this is the Arsenal way, bro. It really never goes easy for Arsenal, bro. It really never, it really never goes easy for Arsenal. That is all I can tell you, bro. It really never goes easy. If you're hoping that the Arsenal winning a league is going to be easy, I got enough flash news for you, bro. We will just be holding our heart till the end of the season. I feel like it. But I think Liverpool can win this one. Ekitike can definitely do his thing versus 1-5 because when I'm looking at City, the defending is very shambolic. You know, the defending has been shambolic for Liverpool and the firepower that Liverpool has. Ekitike, Verts, Soboslai, Mosala, King Mosala. You can definitely hit City, bro. So there's going to be a key game to watch. I'm not sure if I can do a watch along for this game, but I'll just hop in probably after the game and we can talk about the game, bro. I'm definitely live and probably later on, and then we can talk about the game. But I think Liverpool are definitely winning this one. I'm putting my money on Liverpool winning. Let me know, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Anyway, let us go back to the Arsenal game, and I didn't check the head to head for Arsenal versus for Arsenal versus Sunderland. But I think the Sunderland game we should definitely get a win. At home, nah, I'm not having it, bro. At home, I'm not having it. But let's check on Monday. Do we have some games on Monday? I don't think on Monday there's any game, but let's check it out. Okay. So on the Monday, on Monday it's gonna be Real Madrid versus Valencia. So it's a good one. Real Madrid versus Valencia. It's a good one. Sunday midnight. Probably do a watch along for Real Madrid just to make sure Real Madrid don't win it, of course, because I'm a Barcelona fan, bro. I don't want to see Real Madrid winning it. I don't want to see Real Madrid winning it. And let's just go back to the Arsenal game before I leave because we didn't check the head to head for Arsenal versus Leeds United. Let's check the head to head, the Arsenal versus Leeds, preview the game and everything. Before I go, I'm about to lock off people. I'm about to lock off Mr. Talking about La Liga, please. I was talking about La Liga the whole time. Where were you? I was talking about La Liga the whole time. I was talking about. Anyway, it's okay. Since you did, since you want La Liga, let's talk about the Barcelona game. We're coming back to the Barcelona game. So I think Sunderland have won 3 games out of 5. Arsenal 4 games out of 5. Manchester United lost. Leeds have been doing well, bro. Leeds have been doing well. Brentford, they lost to Brentford, beat Burnley at home. So it's gonna be a good game. But my thing was I want to check the head-to-head stats before I go to Barcelona game. Because Barca girls gonna kill me if I don't talk about it. 3-2. So we've played 5 games. There've been 3 wins for Arsenal, 2 draws. But at home, I don't think Sunderland have beaten us. At home, we beat them 5-1. We beat them 2-0. So we should definitely get a win, guys. We should definitely get a win, guys. Come on, guys. Bring your Timberland pets, guys. So I was talking about La Liga, and then you left Barca because the La Liga games we really don't know. That was the main thing. The La Liga games we really don't know. With the La Liga games we really don't know. So we were waiting on you to come, but I think that time probably you disappeared. But we were waiting on you to come and let us know. La Liga games, Mister. I have put the La Liga games for you. Is Barcelona winning against Monaco? Is Barcelona winning against Monaco? See, Celta Vigo, I know Celta Vigo, but Rayo Vallecano, I don't know. Sevilla, I think Sevilla will win the game. But let us know the Barcelona game, Bakago, you know. Let us know the La Liga, the Barcelona game. Are you guys gonna win it? Is Barcelona winning? Because I think the title races now is a bit it's a bit taky now. It's a bit taky. I think they are basically like 3 points behind you. So you cannot afford to lose anymore. You cannot afford to lose. Ah, my coffee's finished, bro. My tea's finished. Bro. My tea is finished. Arsenal fans are very lucky. Why are you saying Arsenal fans are very lucky? I don't get it. So let's look at La Liga, guys, and then before, because Bakaga will definitely kill me if I don't talk about La Liga, you know. Week, okay. So this is the table, bro. So basically, Real Madrid are 1 point behind. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, Bakaga. Real Madrid are breathing down your neck. 1 point behind. So I think it's a tricky one, you know. It's a really really tricky one. What are you winning the league, Bakago? Are you winning the league? Are you winning the league, Bakago? You know, Mister Talk about. I'm waiting on you to respond, Bakago. Is Barcelona winning the league? Because this is the 1 point is very very less, bro. 1 point is very very less. I don't want to lie. 1 point is very very less. Very very less for you guys. But anyway, I think Barcelona can win it, bro, because Real Madrid they're not looking like that Real Madrid. But I think under this new manager, probably they can get back to winning ways. You know, Atletico Madrid are third, Villarreal fourth, Real Betis Espanyol, and it seems like Mbappe is back to winning ways. Mbappe is back to scoring and everything. So they should definitely Barcelona should definitely get the win. Barcelona they at home and Real Madrid are away. So I think we should definitely they should definitely get a win. Barcelona they need to create a gap because 1 point is very less. 1 point is not enough. That is my worry for Barcelona. You know, and probably sign some defenders as well because you man don't have defenders. You man don't have any defenders. Bro. That is the defenders you guys have are so not good. You man don't have defenders, so probably you need to get some defenders in as well. Because Barcelona's defending has not been good. Barcelona defending wise, they have not been good. That is my only worry with Barcelona. But I think you can. I think Barcelona can come through and win it. I think so. I think Barcelona can come through and win it. So people, I think I'm about to round it up now. It's been a good 1 hour 30 minutes. So big up to the Monday, big up to everyone that's tuned in. You know, big up to everyone that's tuned in. Let us link up. I don't know tomorrow if I can do the watch along with the Leeds game. I cannot promise. You know, I cannot confirm, but I don't know if I can do a watch along for that one. But probably the Newcastle versus Brentford game. I might come in and watch that one because I'll be at work, and then after work I'll come night up. So probably the Newcastle versus Brentford. You know, but I'm not sure. Let us see. Let us see, people. Let us see how it goes. Let us see how it goes. So probably today, I'm not sure, but probably I'll watch the Leeds game. This is not for this. But people, thank you for tuning in. Guys, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, hype the team and everything. Can Arsenal win it? You know, can Arsenal win it? I think that is the key thing. You know, we need this trophy, bro. Before I go, you know, let me just bring it back to the bottom. You know, bring it back to the bottom. You know, the way ET is always talking about it. Yeah. Arsenal need to win this title, bro. You know, I don't know what man. I don't know what you guys think. You know, Arsenal needs to win a trophy, and which better way, guys? Which better way, guys, than to win this trophy? This one right here. This one right here, Carabao Cup. We definitely need to win the Carabao Cup, guys. Which better way to go off? See, it's a small shiny thing. It will really look good on us now. The trophy cabinet is well dusted. So, guys, Carabao Cup in 6 weeks' time. We need to deliver. We need to deliver. And I'm gas for the team. The process is finally turning out well. The process after I also criticized Teta. I called them out numerous times, people, but let's get a win. Let's move on to the Carabao Cup. Like I said, Carabao Cup is more like the appetizers. Before we go on to the main steak, before we go on to the main course, we need these appetizers like the Carabao Cup. Bring a little, bring the belief in the squad. Bring the belief in the squad, because the question around everyone is Arsenal is not done it. So I think us winning a Carabao Cup can send everyone sleeping that night, bro. They don't want to think about it. They definitely don't want to imagine the hell that is on the way. So I think definitely, guys, we need to make sure we win. We definitely need to make sure we win something. All of this is not going to mean anything if we do not bring the trophy home. It's definitely not going to mean anything if we do not bring anything home. Because this picture, looking at this picture, there's 1,000 words. I could say a lot, but I can never finish talking about it. But it will not mean anything, guys, if we do not bring it home. That is why you saw my episode is titled "Bring It Home" for the love. Smash a like, people, subscribe to the channel. Gunners are all the way up. Reach for the stars, fall on the clouds. I think that is the motto for today. If you're not going to get a Champions League, make sure you get yourself a Carabao Cup and a Premier League, or get yourself an FA Cup. Get some silverware in, bro. Bring some silverware. Bring the winning capitality. Bring the winning mentality in. And you saw already what these players have been talking about. Saliba talking about, I'm tired of going home empty-handed. Arteta talking about, believe, guys. Yeah. So we need to get away with it, people. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Jig. I'm out. You guys have been amazing. Good chat. Good chat. I met up with some fellow Gunners. Even the guys that they never tweet. Thank you for tuning in. The super chats have been mad, of course. Barker Girl. I'm out, Barker Girl. Thank you for tuning in. I'll check out the YouTube, the TikTok thing you were talking about. I'm gonna check it out. Then I'm gonna see what you were talking about. The TikTok thing you were talking about. But guys, smash a like, subscribe to the channel. I got one crazy super chat for you guys before I go. About winning the quad. Winning the quad, guys. I believe in miracle, guys. I believe in miracles. So tricky one still. But members talking about winning the quad. It's a tricky one. I don't want to lie. The quad is a really, really big task for us. But this is where we are, people. You can sleep well knowing your team is on top. You're back in the fighting. I don't know what Manchester United fans are doing at the moment. What are you going to talk about? One game a week? You're probably looking to Arsenal or the United content creators probably looking at Arsenal right now. Because what they're going to talk about United, but the game is on a weekly basis. It's mad, It's mad. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. Good night, people. You guys have a good night. Stay blessed. Peace out.